Hi and welcome to The Rave TV. I'm Allie here with Brendon Urie of Panic at the Disco.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Good to see you.
It's your 7th show here.
That's really? Holy crap. That's insane.
Yeah, sold out show in the ballroom.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love this venue. I really do.
Have
so
you
cool.
Have you had any, paranormal activity experiences or anything?
We always try. Like whenever they allow us to go to the pool, like I like to walk around. It actually sounds good to record vocals in there.
Yeah.
But no, I mean I really want it to happen though.
I think when you try, it doesn't happen because all the
I think
people
you're
that
right.
say that they have are like, I didn't believe in ghosts. And
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm waiting for it to happen, it just won't. It has to like jump at me, like
Yeah.
make me pee my pants.
The second that you stop believing, that's when it's gonna happen.
True. There we go.
So you just started the gospel tour.
Yeah.
What can fans expect from Panic at the Disco?
Oh man, yeah, this tour has been awesome so far. This is going to be our 4th show, and it's a hot one. I mean, definitely. I mean, middle of summer, it's great. But I think for me, it's my favorite show so far because the energy is so high, and for us, like, it feels like a workout. I mean, like we're just drenched in sweat at the end of it, and I'm hoping that everybody is just dog tired at the end of the show, and that means that we did our job. So I hope everyone's just covered in sweat and just ready to pass out, just tired.
I'm sure they will be.
I hope so.
And I have to congratulate you on winning Best Singer at the
Oh, thank
Alternative
you.
Press Music Awards last
Thanks,
night. How
yeah.
was that?
That was awesome. It was really cool. I mean, that was their first award show, and it went really well. I bumped into like Coolio and like Ice-T was there. Like it was really cool. But yeah, I think they did a really phenomenal job putting it together, and it was just awesome. I mean, I did not expect it at all when they called my name. It was really bizarre. I mean, the fans, it's just crazy. Like where the fans can take you is pretty amazing.
You deserved it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then I have to ask you, why did you choose to sing Frank Sinatra there?
Well, I love Frankie. They brought it up to me. It was Mike Shea from AP. He brought it up. He asked me if I wanted to perform. I said, of course, that would be a huge honor. And he asked me what I wanted to sing. And I wasn't really sure at the time. I was like, do you want me to do like a Queen song or do you want us to do one of our songs? And then he mentioned Frank Sinatra because I had done a thing for them where I sang a couple Sinatra songs. And I love it. Anytime I can sing Frank Sinatra, I'm in heaven. So yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then on Sunday, there was a church that picketed your show. You
Yes.
talk about that?
Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, they had been tweeting at us for like weeks, right? It had been like 2-3 weeks. And, threatening all this stuff and just saying they're, bringing all these people and they're going to picket. And, they have such a reputation. I find it, very hilarious that they would show up. But it was really like we put out a tweet saying, we'll pay $20 a head for like however many people you bring to the show. We'll donate it to HRC. And it was actually worked out pretty well, even though they only brought 13 people. I was kind of, unenthused. I was like, really? 13 for 20 minutes? You guys only stayed for 20 minutes? And that was really weak on their part. So we just ended up donating more anyways, just because we actually believe in that cause. So
Yeah.
it was interesting, but I was not impressed with, their numbers, and I don't know, they're just ridiculous.
Well, that's great for you guys to turn such a negative situation into a positive one.
Yeah,
by
why not?
donating that money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about the This Is Gospel piano cover, the
Oh,
video
cool.
that you guys did. Let's
Yeah.
talk about how it was to shoot that.
It was, I'm not going to lie, it was kind of a nightmare. I was just like, they were throwing pickles at me and like milk that had been sitting in the sun all day.
Oh.
And just spaghetti and meatballs. I don't know why they added garlic. You can't smell it, it didn't really matter, but it was very stinky. And I was just covered in all kinds of different stuff. But yeah, I mean, the idea, I just wanted to shoot something slow-mo, and I wanted them to throw stuff in super slow-mo, but I didn't tell them what. So I said, just surprise me, and that was the mistake.
Yeah, that was the mistake.
That was my
Surprise
mistake.
me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Do whatever you want. No, yeah, it's fine. And then, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that was... Should have specified no
I
milk in the
definitely-
sun.
Yeah, I got to tell them what I want next time.
So after the gospel tour finishes up, what's next for Panic at the Disco?
After this tour, we have a couple one-off shows. We're going to South Africa for a festival,
Ooh.
which is always exciting.
Yeah, very cool.
All the way other side of the world. It's pretty awesome. Then we have a couple weeks off, hang out with family and stuff. Then a couple one-off shows. We usually try to take, couple of the holidays off and just do a couple one-off shows. So if we can make it, back here or anywhere for just one show, 2 shows, we try to do those during the fall and winter.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm actually working on more music and hoping to push that out pretty soon. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Fans will be excited to hear
Yeah,
that.
awesome.
Well, thank you for joining us for your sold-out ballroom
Yeah,
show
thank
tonight.
you. I'm so stoked.
Have a great, stay hydrated.
Yeah, definitely. You hear that, guys? Stay hydrated.
And thank you for watching the Rave TV. Be sure to check out Panic at the Disco's current album, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. We'll see you soon on the Rave TV.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thanks.